From the frozen wastelands of the Arctic to the lush rainforests of the Amazon, the natural world is a place of endless wonder and mystery. But what if I told you that some of the greatest mysteries lie not out there in the wild, but within the pages of history, shrouded in whispers and speculation? Today we venture not into the wilderness, but into the labyrinthine mind of Michel de Nostradamus, a 16th century apothecary who penned cryptic verses that some believe foretold the future. Nostradamus's quatrains, written over 400 years ago, speak of wars, disasters, and the rise and fall of empires. Could these be glimpses into the tapestry of time, or merely the ramblings of a man grappling with the uncertainties of his era? Join me as we delve into the enigmatic world of Nostradamus, exploring the prophecies that have captivated and confounded scholars for centuries. If you find yourself drawn to the mysteries of the past, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to unravel more historical enigmas together. Born in 1504 in the sun-drenched region of Provence, France, Michel de Nostradamus was a man of many talents. He was a physician, an apothecary, and a scholar, but he is best remembered for his enigmatic prophecies. Imagine a time of plague and turmoil, a world grappling with the unknown. It was in this tumultuous era that Nostradamus rose to fame, his cryptic writings offering both hope and trepidation to a society yearning for answers. His most famous work, Les Propheties, is a collection of over 900 quatrains, four-line verses written in a cryptic language that has baffled scholars for centuries. These verses, cloaked in symbolism and allegory, are believed by some to foretell events far into the future. From the assassination of kings to the rise of dictators, Nostradamus's quatrains seem to touch upon some of history's most pivotal moments. But how did this seemingly ordinary man develop such extraordinary foresight? Was it divine inspiration, astrological insight, or simply a keen understanding of human nature? Join me as we journey deeper into the life and times of Nostradamus, seeking to understand the man behind the myth. One of the most compelling aspects of Nostradamus's work is the sheer number of prophecies that appear to have come to pass. Take, for example, the rise of Adolf Hitler, a figure who cast a long shadow over the 20th century. Nostradamus, centuries earlier, wrote of a great tyrant from the West, a man of low birth who would rise to power through lies and treachery. The parallels are striking, leading some to believe that Nostradamus foresaw the horrors of Nazi Germany. Another chilling prophecy speaks of a great fire that would engulf a major city. This quatrain, with its vivid imagery of towers crumbling to dust, has been interpreted by some as a prediction of the Great Fire of London in 1666. And what of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, a tragedy that shook the world in 1963? Some believe Nostradamus alluded to this event in a verse that speaks of a great man who will be struck down in the day. These are just a few examples of the many prophecies attributed to Nostradamus that seem to resonate with historical events. While the apparent accuracy of some prophecies is intriguing, it is essential to acknowledge the ambiguity inherent in Nostradamus's work. His quatrains are written in a language that is both poetic and imprecise, leaving ample room for interpretation. Imagine trying to piece together a puzzle with only half the pieces, each one open to multiple interpretations. This is the challenge faced by those who attempt to decipher Nostradamus's verses. For example, one quatrain speaks of a great king of terror who will descend from the sky. Some interpret this as a prediction of aerial warfare, while others see it as a reference to a celestial event. This lack of specificity is a hallmark of Nostradamus's writing, allowing individuals to project their own fears and expectations onto his words. Furthermore, many of the prophecies are open to confirmation bias, the tendency to interpret information in a way that confirms pre-existing beliefs. It is also worth noting that Nostradamus's quatrains have been translated and reinterpreted countless times over the centuries, further muddying the waters of interpretation. Perhaps the most tantalizing aspect of Nostradamus's legacy is the belief that many of his prophecies are yet to come to pass. Some interpreters point to quatrains that speak of a great war that will engulf the world, a conflict unlike any other. This prophecy, with its chilling imagery of blood and fire, has led some to believe that Nostradamus foresaw a future global conflict. Others focus on verses that describe natural disasters of unprecedented scale, from earthquakes that will shake the earth to its core, to floods that will inundate entire continents. And what of the prophecy that speaks of a great king who will unite the world under a single banner? Some believe this figure represents a future leader who will usher in an era of global peace and prosperity. These are just a few examples of the many prophecies attributed to Nostradamus that have yet to be fulfilled, if they ever will be. The question remains, are these verses genuine glimpses into the future, or simply the product of human imagination? The enduring allure of Nostradamus's prophecies has sparked countless debates and theories over the centuries. Skeptics argue that his quatrains are nothing more than vague pronouncements that can be interpreted to fit any number of events. They point to the subjective nature of interpretation and the lack of concrete evidence to support claims of Nostradamus's prophetic abilities. Some suggest that Nostradamus was simply a keen observer of his time, a man who understood the political and social currents of his era and used this knowledge to craft predictions that were more insightful than supernatural. Others propose that Nostradamus's prophecies were influenced by his knowledge of astrology and other occult practices. They believe that he may have used astrological charts and other divination techniques to gain insights into the future. Another theory posits that Nostradamus's quatrains are not predictions of specific events, but rather symbolic representations of broader historical trends and cycles. Ultimately, the question of whether Nostradamus possessed genuine prophetic abilities remains a matter of speculation and belief. As we conclude our exploration of Nostradamus's enigmatic prophecies, one thing is clear: his work continues to captivate and intrigue us centuries after it was written. Whether you view his quatrains as genuine predictions, symbolic interpretations, or simply the product of a fertile imagination, there is no denying the power of Nostradamus's legacy. His words have sparked countless debates, inspired works of art, and fueled the imaginations of generations. So, what do you think? Were Nostradamus's prophecies divinely inspired glimpses into the future, or simply the product of human ingenuity and our innate desire to make sense of the unknown? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the enigmatic world of Nostradamus. If you found this exploration of prophecy and possibility as captivating as a journey through the Amazon basin, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. The world is full of mysteries, both past and present. Perhaps, like the creatures we study in the natural world, the key to understanding these mysteries lies in careful observation, thoughtful analysis, and a healthy dose of wonder. Until next time, keep exploring the unknown, and remember, the future, much like the past, is a tapestry woven from countless threads, some visible, some hidden, all waiting to be unraveled.